Which college football team has the most annoying fan base?
That's not directed at anyone in particular, is it?
No. Maybe that's too harsh. I don't know.
Uh,
Is that too far? Did you hear about this one? Now, the checkdown is where we look at stories from all over the internet regarding college football, some of them having to do with college football, some of them not college football. But either way, we found them interesting and worthy of being made fun of. So, this is where we're going to start. We're looking at some fan based awards. Now, you've seen these polls that all the sports outlets run doing surveys of fan bases to find out, which fan is better, which fan base is better than the other fan base. You've heard about these, right, Mac?
huh? Yes.
Yeah, good answer. They've done surveys to find out who has the most loyal fan base, which is apparently Nebraska. They've found the loudest fan base is Penn State. The angriest fan base is Michigan State. I didn't make it up. That's what the poll was. Michigan is, of course, locked in as the most arrogant fan base, but then when you're the reigning national champions with 1,004 wins, that's more wins than any other team in college football. It's not so much arrogance to believe Michigan is the best team ever. It's just sort of obvious. It's like nature. But a new survey from sportshandle.com has a whole new category. Which college football team has the most annoying fan base? Well, let me put it to you this way. Continuing their success in the offseason, it's time for the Ohio State Buckeyes to hang another banner because it is the Ohio State Buckeyes. Oh, I'm sorry. The Ohio State Buckeyes are the most annoying fan base in the country.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now we got to talk about Harbaugh's contract. We've heard from Sharon Moore himself that Jim Harbaugh put it in his contract that Sharon Moore should be the next head coach of Michigan if he leaves, whenever that happens. Moore is the new head coach, but as we know now, that contract never went into effect because Harbaugh and Michigan AD Warb Manuel couldn't make the deal, and Harbaugh went to the NFL. Well, I had it. A completely fabricated copy of the contract, and it has a few other interesting clauses that nobody else but me knows about. Number one, there is a John Harbaugh clause where, in fact, John Harbaugh is not allowed to enter the big house unless he kneels, says Jim is the best coach ever, and puts the forever symbol, puts that up. Also, Jim gets a quarter every time anyone on campus says 2023 national champions or 15-0. But the most interesting one is the $13 to $20 million scholarship endowment in the name of somebody named Connor S.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, that's all in that contract. And not a lot of people know about that. So breaking news right here.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, even.
This comes from Athlon Sports. The highly anticipated College Football 25 video game from EA Sports is drawing praise and criticism from just about everybody. Athlon Sports has found a few things they would like to see fixed before the game is released. Athlon believes Colorado is overrated, the SEC is underrated, and Iowa's elite defense deserves more respect. EA Sports is offering these DLCs once the game is released. And again, these are the DLCs that I alone have discovered and learned about. So again, breaking news.
Wow.
DLC number 1 introduces the Lou Holtz option. This adds a cutscene to the pregame where Lou Holtz trash talks your opponents by calling Ryan Day soft. DLC number 2 is the Iowa defense option. In this scenario, your defense scores more than your offense, but you're guaranteed a spot in the Big Ten championship where you will face Michigan and forfeit. DLC number 3 is the 10-man defense. This DLC makes it so you lose all the important games because you're too stupid to be a coach.
That's not directed at anyone in particular, is it?
No. Maybe that's too harsh. I don't know. Is that too far?
I don't know. I just feel like if you can't count properly, maybe you shouldn't be a head coach. I don't know.
Maybe not.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering. I don't know.
If you like what you've seen so far, don't forget to smash that like button. And as long as you're there, scroll just ever so slightly to the left and hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed already.
Sam Hartman's looking downfield for Adrian
Oh!
Barner.
Barner almost has a one-handed catch.
Almost.